Creating a successful fundraising event. My name is Shella Zalens. Organizing a fundraising event can be daunting, but with careful planning and dedicated staff and volunteers, it can be a huge success. Clarify goals and objectives. Work as a team. Each person should understand the event's goals, encourage open communications and brainstorming sessions among team members. Roles and responsibilities. Clearly define each person's role and responsibility in achieving the event's objectives. Encourage volunteers to take leadership roles where appropriate. The plan. Create a formal plan that outlines the event's structure, timeline, and objectives. Establish reasonable milestones and deadlines. Roles for staff. Event coordinator. The event coordinator is responsible for managing the overall management of each team involved in the event and its planning. Event communications manager. This is a marketing role. The event communications manager is responsible for creating excitement online and offline about the fundraising event. Event operations manager. The event operations manager is someone who has strong organizational skills and meticulous attention to detail. This person also needs to have strong social skills that bode well for constructive communications, negotiations, and agreements with vendors. Fundraising program manager. The fundraising program manager is responsible for creating and implementing the fundraising activities surrounding the fundraising event. Roles for volunteers. Roles for volunteers that volunteers can play are not for staff. They are not responsible for the planning of the event, strategizing the fundraising campaigns, not securing vendors, and ensuring the event goes as planned. This is a responsibility saved for staff. However, they are great assistants in all of the following capacities: event coordinator assistant, planning assistants, event communications manager assistant, social media assistants, copywriters, editors, marketing associates, event operations manager assistant, greeters, decorators, prep, breakdown assistants, drivers, fundraising program manager assistant, gift attendants, goal meter attendant, auction and game attendants. Recruitment and selection process. Recruitment channels. Advertise the event and attract volunteers through social media, websites, and word of mouth. You can also look for volunteers in your current donor list. Selection criteria. Establish appropriate selection criteria. Ensure that the selection processes are all transparent to all applicants. Diversity and inclusion. Encourage participation from all members of the community. Create inclusive opportunities for people from diverse backgrounds. Training and onboarding. Training. Organizing the training sessions to familiarize volunteers with the event's overall goals, expectations, and roles. Orientation. Meet with volunteers and provide information about the event's logistics, requirements, and safety protocols. Build relationships. Encourage volunteers to connect and build relationships with other volunteers. Host team building activities to promote collaboration and togetherness. Communication and teamwork. Effective communication. Establish communication channels to allow volunteers to keep in touch and share ideas and questions effectively. Effective teamwork. Train your staff and volunteers to work well as a team. Emphasize cooperation, trust, and active listening. Feedback and evaluation. Solicit feedback from your volunteers throughout the process. Recognize and address issues as early as possible to avoid complications later on. Recognition and appreciation. Reward volunteers. Provide recognition, awards, and incentives as a way to thank volunteers for their contributions. Thank you notes. Write personalized notes to thank volunteers for their hard work and dedication. Team celebration. Host a team celebration at the end of the event. It will help promote team bonding and show your appreciation. Setting fundraising event goals. Learn how to set measurable objectives for successful fundraising events that meet your organization's needs. Assess your organization. Evaluate your finances. Identify your organization's financial situation and needs. Define your key objectives. Determine the specific goal you want to achieve with your fundraiser. Analyze your audience. Understand your donors and their motivations for giving. Set benchmarks. Compare your organization to similar ones and set appropriate benchmarks. Planning your fundraiser. Create a budget. Estimate your expenses and develop a realistic budget for your event. Set a timeline. Create a detailed timeline including all tasks and milestones. Choose your location. Select a venue that meets your needs and fits your budget. Promote your event. Develop and execute a marketing plan to reach your target audience. Creating measurable objectives. Specific. Clearly define your goals and objectives. Be specific. Measurable. Create goals that can be measured. Use the SMART criteria. Achievable. Create goals that are achievable with the resources you have. Relevant. Ensure that your goals are relevant to your organization and audience. Tracking and measuring success. Track essential factors. Track revenue, expenses, and attendee numbers. Measure key performance indicators. Measure donor retention, percentage of new donors, return on investment. Get feedback from attendees. Get feedback on your event from donors, staff, and volunteers. Adjusting your goals. Be flexible. Be willing to make changes to your goals if circumstances change. Consider external factors. External factors like weather, politics, etc. can impact your event. Be open to evaluating your goals. Be willing to evaluate your goals to determine if they are still relevant. Goal success. Celebrate success. Take time to celebrate the success of your fundraiser and recognize your team. Thank your donors. Remember to thank your donors for supporting your organization and its mission. Evaluate and learn for future events. Take time to evaluate your fundraiser to learn from mistakes and improve for future events. Planning a fundraising event theme. Choosing the right theme for your nonprofit's fundraising event can help attract attendees and maximize donations. This presentation will guide you through the process. Factors to consider for selecting a theme. Target audience. Consider the demographics and interests of your attendees. Event goals and objectives. What do you want to achieve with your event? Your theme should align with your objectives. Event budget, and logistics. Choose a theme that fits within your budget and can be executed logistically. Ideas for fundraising event themes. Seasonal themes: Winter Wonderland, Beach Party, Harvest Festival. Pop culture themes: Hollywood glamour, superheroes, game night. Cause-related themes: animal rescue, sustainability, equity, equality, and social justice. Planning and implementation. Researching and brainstorming ideas. Researching and brainstorming ideas can get input from your team and consider themes that will resonate with your target audience. Research similar events for inspiration. Designing event elements to match the theme. Incorporate the time into the decor, games, food, and entertainment to create a cohesive atmosphere, incorporating theme into marketing and promotions. Create a marketing plan with visuals and messaging that reflects the theme to increase excitement and attendance. Examples of successful fundraising themes: Masquerade Ball, a black tie event benefiting a performing arts organization. Attendees dressed in masks and had their photos taken in front of a custom backdrop. Tropical Paradise, a summer fundraiser for a children's charity. The event had a cover band, tiki bar, and tropical decor. Adoptable puppies were also present. Back to the 80s. An annual fundraiser for a healthcare charity. Guests dressed in neon colors and danced to the 80s music. There was also a silent auction and a raffle. Follow the Yellow Brick Road, a Wizard of Oz themed event benefiting the education organization. The venue was decorated with rainbow colors, and attendees could take a photo in front of a yellow brick wall. Fundraising event promotion. Discover the key strategies and channels for promoting fundraising events, along with tips for creating impactful marketing materials and measuring success. Narrative. Start off your fundraising event promotion by creating a strong and compelling narrative that showcases the importance of your cause and connects with potential donors. Promotion strategies and channels. Social media. Utilize platforms like Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter to reach a wide audience and engage with potential donors. Email marketing. Build an email list and craft tailored messages to share event updates, stories, and donation appeals with your supporters. Community partnerships. Collaborate with local businesses and organizations to expand your reach and secure sponsorships for the event. Influencer engagement. Partner with influencers or community leaders to align with your cause to amplify your message and attract their followers. Key messages in branding. Consistent branding. Create a strong brand identity with a consistent logo, color scheme, and messaging to establish brand recognition and trust. Emotional appeal. Craft impactful and emotionally resonant message that highlights the impact donors can make and the stories of those helped by the cause. Compelling call to action. Clearly communicate the necessary actions donors can take to make a difference, emphasizing urgency and the tangible outcomes of their support. Marketing materials and assets. Eye-catching posters. Create visually stunning posters that grab attention, clearly communicate event details, and evoke emotion. Engaging videos. Produce compelling videos that tell your story, showcase the impact of past events, and inspire viewers to contribute. Interactive website. Design a user-friendly website with event information, online donation options, and opportunities for supporters to get involved. Social media graphics. Create captivating and shareable graphics optimized for various social media platforms to generate buzz and drive engagement. Measuring the success of the promotion. Set goals. Clearly define key performance indicators, such as donation targets, website traffic, or social media engagement to measure success. Track metrics. Use analytics tools and metrics specific to each promotional channel to assess the effectiveness of your strategies and make data-driven decisions. Monitor feedback. Collect feedback from participants, donors, and partners to gain insights into the impact of your promotional efforts and identify areas for improvement. Creating a fundraiser budget. Learn how to plan and allocate your funds for a successful fundraiser event. Why a budget is important. Control your spending. A budget helps you manage your expenses and prevents you from overspending. Maximize revenue. Setting goals and tracking expenses ensures that you are earning more money than you are spending. Transparency. Showing your budget to stakeholders can increase their confidence in your fundraising efforts. Examples of fundraiser event revenue. Auctions. Raise money by gathering unique items or experiences and auction them off to the highest bidder. Examples include silent auctions, live auctions, and online auctions. Walkathon. Have people register and donate money to walk a certain distance and invite sponsors to donate per mile or per hour. Similar examples are 5,000 or a 10K. Gala dinners. Charge admission to an upscale event and offer meals, music, and entertainment to raise funds. Cocktail receptions and black tie affairs are common. Setting revenue goals. Consider past fundraisers. Review the profits and expenses of similar events to set realistic revenue goals. Aim high, but be realistic. Target a goal that stretches your abilities, but is not excessive, and set intermediate goals to track progress. Know your audience. Understand the targeted donor group and their potential for generosity to set appropriate revenue goals. Reward strategy. Ensure that the reward system is commensurate with the amount of revenue goals set for the fundraiser event. Allocate your expenses. Event venue and equipment. Rent or purchase a venue and necessary equipment to host your event. Marketing and advertising. Let potential donors and sponsors know about your event through creative marketing. Staffing and volunteers. Assign roles and responsibilities to staff and volunteers who will help during the event. Catering and refreshments. Provide appetizers, entrees, desserts, and non-alcoholic drinks that fit your theme and budget. Contingency fund. Set aside extra funds for unforeseeable costs or emergency situations. Monitoring and adjusting the budget. Track your progress. Use software or online tools to track your event finances and set alerts for when you exceed your budget limit. Revise your budget. Acknowledge where adjustments to your budget need to be made and make the changes necessary to keep your end goal within reach. Record your spending. Ensure that all money that is spent during the event is recorded accurately, usually keeping receipts. Key takeaways: be flexible. Keep an open mind and don't be afraid to adjust your plans. Collaborate. Work with others to build a team and help your event achieve its goals. Learn from experience. Reflect on the success and challenges of past events so that you can plan for the future. Fundraising event follow-up. Discover the power of effective follow-up after a fundraising event. Learn about different types of follow-up activities and how to measure their impact. Importance of fundraising event follow-up. Following up after a fundraising event is crucial for maintaining donor relationships, expressing gratitude, and maximizing future support opportunities. Types of follow-up activities. Thank you notes. Sending personalized thank you notes shows appreciation and reinforces the impact of the donor's contributions. Personalized emails or phone calls. Engage donors on a more personal level by reaching out directly to express gratitude and provide updates. Social media shoutouts. Publicly acknowledge donors on social platforms to demonstrate their importance and inspire others to contribute. Newsletters or updates. Keep donors engaged and informed by regularly providing newsletters or updates on the impact of their contributions and upcoming initiatives. Timing and frequency of follow-up. Strike a balance between showing appreciation without overwhelming donors. Consider timely follow-ups immediately after the event and periodic updates throughout the year. Measuring the impact of follow-up. Utilize metrics such as donor retention rates, response rates to follow-up communications, and increased contributions to evaluate the effectiveness of your follow-up strategies. Next steps and ongoing engagement. Encouraging ongoing involvement by inviting donors to future events, volunteer opportunities, or exclusive opportunities to deepen their engagement with your organization. Tips for successful fundraising event follow-up. Be prompt. Follow up as soon as possible after the event to maintain enthusiasm and show your appreciation. Personalization is key. Individualize your communication to each donor. Acknowledge their contribution and highlighting how it made a difference. Be authentic and grateful. Express genuine gratitude and convey the impact that each donor's support has had on your organization's mission. This was just a brief overview of our nonprofit fundraising event course. You can sign up for this course today on our website. You can click either of these links above and they will take you directly to the course sign up. One is a self-directed course and the other is a webinar version, but it also includes the same self-directed course materials. The online self-directed and live webinar courses will walk you through the steps to launch a successful fundraising event. In fact, you will literally be planning an actual fundraising event throughout this course. Get the help you need today and enjoy the improved fundraising results for your organization. Thank you and have a great rest of your day.